fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. Welcome to the Advanced Ardent Speakers 270 meeting. My name is Janet and I'm the Surgeon at Arms for today's meeting. Before starting the meeting, I would like to share 3 ground rules that we need to follow during the meeting. First, please stay muted until it is your turn to speak, or unless you want to speak now. Second, we encourage you to turn on your camera for wonderful audience interaction if you are convenient. Third, the meeting will be recorded, and if you are not comfortable to be recorded, you are welcome to turn off your camera. Please stay in the meeting to enjoy and to learn as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome our President, Distinguished Toastmaster Lai, to the virtual stage.
Thank you to our Sergeant at Arms, Janet. First, I would like to acknowledge our Area P5 Director, Santi, and thank you for coming to doing our installation as well. And good evening to all the members who are attending today. And of course, I believe, like what Patsy chose for her tip, power of second language. And most of us here can speak usually more than one, more than two. And it's good when we go for travel or anything that at least being avoided being cheated or what. And now, fellow Toastmasters, I would like to invite our ever happy, joyful, always laughing, the wonderful Patsy Wu to start our club meeting tonight. Patsy.
Once upon a time, a family of cats, the mother and the kittens, they're having so much wonderful time. They go meow, meow, meow to get over time. One evening after dinner, Mommy definitely cooked a beautiful, beautiful spaghetti or hamburger. We don't know, but after dinner, everybody was just having a full stomach. The mother cat took her children, the kittens, for a walk. So they walked gently, so happily, and all of a sudden there was a big, very fluffy husky, a big, big dog standing in front of the street, block the road. Start growling. Kittens are so scared. They went beside the mothers and mommy. The mother cat said, "Children, not to worry. I will handle it." So the mother cat walked gently toward the husky. She looked at the husky with her smile, and she said, "Boom, boom, boom." The husky ran away. The mother cat went back to her children, then said to her kittens, "Children, now you know the power of second language." Welcome, everyone. So happy everybody can speak the second language in this Zoom room, because we are the Toastmasters. Having the skill of having the second language, definitely we connect no matter where you live, in Malaysia, in Thailand, or in Singapore, in Taiwan, even in Canada right now. We are connected because we speak the second language. We can connect, we communicate, and even we activate more opportunities personally and professionally. Give yourself a round of applause or give yourself an emoji heart to celebrate your ability and speak the second language, my fellows. Please send in the heart. Give yourself a heart and just celebrate yourself today for this achievement. Before we kick off our speech, now I'd like to make sure our Polina, our grammarian is in the Zoom right now. Is she? No, she's not, right? Okay. The word of the day today is eloquent because a speech is associated with the eloquent. Hopefully, everyone can manage our second language, even the third, even the fourth language eloquently. Okay. Today we're going to utilize this word, magic word, eloquent, as much as possible. So now let's start with our speaker, who is always a champion speaker, a speech, a public speech enthusiast, and is also one of my most favorite fellow, Sui Xin.
Yeah, sorry,
She,
Patsy. Just a
yeah,
quick one, because some
right?
of the officer needs to leave, so we will invite Shanti to do the club installation first, and then
Oh,
after that,
okay.
Tracy will do her speech. Yeah, because some of the officer may not be able to stay until the end. We
Oh,
apologize
definitely.
for this very small change, but we were also
Absolutely.
waiting earlier. Yeah, so over to you, Patsy. You can just invite Shanti to do the club installation. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat, for the heads up. I did not realize. Apologize, Cynthia. Okay. Today is our installation ceremony. So that's a welcome. See. Woohoo!
Wow. Greetings to all members of the Advanced Ardent Speakers. You're simply amazing. And I'm proud to be here today as the installation officer for your club for the term 2026-2027. Firstly, may I invite all the club officers for the previous term to be spotlighted so that I'm able to thank all of you for giving your utmost dedication and commitment during your term, and to congratulate you in bringing this club to the next level, which is achieving the Smartly Early Achiever for 2025-2026 under their leadership. Thank you very much, and give them a round of applause. All right, now, thank you. Next, I would like to request the incoming club officers to be spotlighted accordingly. We'll start, and I will ask each officer to hold the virtual gavel as a symbol of leadership as I briefly describe the challenges they must meet and responsibilities. At the end, you can answer with "Yes, I will" as an affirmation to your responsibility. Sergeant at Arms, yeah. First Sergeant at Arms, I'd like to call Lai Ian Ui, Toastmaster Lai Ian Ui Jeanette. Jeanette, please hold the virtual gavel. And I would like to ask you, will you perform the duties assigned to you as Sergeant at Arms to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Great, thank you. Next, the Treasurer, DTM Wendy Ong. Please hold the gavel on your right hand and raise your left hand. As the Treasurer, will you perform the duties assigned to you to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Fantastic. Next, I call upon the Vice President, I call
Secretary.
upon the Secretary, DTM Dawn Chew, to hold the gavel on your right hand. Will you perform the duties assigned to you to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. Thank you. Next, we have the Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Sanduni H. Madhushani, to hold the gavel on your right hand and raise your left hand. Will you perform the duties assigned to you as VPPR to the best of your ability? Sanduni, I think you're muted. It's not there? Can I?
She just spoke just now.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
give seconds.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now we call upon the Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Shan Cheng. Please hold, yes, your gavel and right. And would you perform the duties assigned to you to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Next, we have the Vice President Education, DTM Patricia Yap, who's holding the gavel on her right hand and raising her left hand. Will you perform the duties assigned to you as VPE to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. Loud and clear. And our next will be our president. President is DTM Lai Kok Fook. Please hold your gavel, the virtual gavel on your right hand and raise your left hand. Will you continue to perform your duties as president of this club to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Fantastic. So now, dear members of Advanced Ardent Speakers, it is now my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters installed into the offices to which they have been elected or selected. So now may I invite all the members to virtually to be spotlighted for a group photo. And while they're doing that, I would like all other members to support them. So I'm going to actually read this and you're going to say all of you all together, that means all members, to say we will. So I'll start with, I'm inviting everybody, all members here, irrespective, to put their hands, to raise their right hand. To raise their right hand. Okay. The growth and the development of Toastmasters program in Advanced Ardent Speakers depends largely upon the actions of you. On your honor as members of Toastmasters, do you pledge to stand by this club, live with it and work with it throughout the coming year, individually and collectively?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we will.
All right. Yes, we will. That's what I would like to hear. Fantastic. You're going strong. So I'm truly, as an area director, I'm truly looking forward to working with all of you to make sure that the success of this club, which is really a fantastic club, and mostly importantly, the growth of the members. So would I be inviting the club president to give a 2-minute speech or 1-minute speech?
Yes.
All right. Thank you
Sure.
very much. We call upon the president to give a short speech.
Thank you to our
So
area
give
director.
everybody a round of applause.
Thank you to our area director, Santi, for installing the club. Now, I would like to say thank you again for the members for giving me a chance to serve you as the club president again. Now, when I first took up the president role, I was nervous, scared. Yet, I believe with all your support, we will make it another wonderful year. And this year, we'll make it another successful year and believe we will have another great celebration again, all together. Now, to all the members, thank you for supporting the new committee members. And remember, we are not just club members, we are families. And now I'd like to invite our Toastmaster of evening, Patsy Wu.
Thank you so much. What I have to say, thank you, Wendy, Pat, Lai, Sean, Tina, Don, and Sandoni for your service. So let's give them a round of applause again. Thank you for
Yay, thank
another
you. And sorry,
beautiful.
quickly take a photo first because some of them need to leave later.
Definitely. Can we take a group photo? Can everyone switch on camera, especially Sandoni? Sandoni, I don't even see you often online. Please switch on camera. Franco,
Franco,
everybody, shall
yes.
we? Yes, Minpo, Pimpo, please switch on your camera. We miss you. Okay,
Yes.
great. I'm gonna just count down. 3, 2, 1. All right. Perlina, I just joined. Come on. Perlina, switch on your camera. Let's have a photo.
Wait, I need to change my background first.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Historical moment. Let's smile. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. I need to change my background. Just give me a minute.
Okay, we take another photo.
Okay.
Okay.
Another photo. We love photos. Ardent speakers. We love photos. All right. Yeah. Arlena. Oh, wow. It looks so beautiful, sunny tonight. Another
I'm
photo.
wearing glasses now. Okay,
Another
let me
one. Happy one. Happy one. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Hey. Thank you. That's a great one. I'm going to share on the chat room later. All right.
let me put on my lipstick.
Okay, Helena, since you're Arian, we know a little bit of delay, but I'm gonna give you time to introduce your role Arian, please.
We have
Helena.
started? Oh my God. So I was late?
Yes.
Oh my God. Sorry
Yes.
for I thought we started 9. My bad. Okay. Hi everyone. My role is a grammarian and also accountant for today. And word of the day for today is eloquent. And I'm sure that we have all the eloquent speakers today. So please use word of the day, eloquent. Back to you, Patsy.
Beautiful. All right. Now let's start our speech. And the one speech to evaluate your speakers, our campaign speaker, Sui Xin. Her speech title is 2 Magic Requirements. 2 Magic Requirements. Let's welcome Sui Xin.
May 13, 2016, I was at the Suvarnabhumi airport traveling to Vietnam. This time it was so special because I am getting some VAT refund. And guess what? It's my first time getting the VAT refund. I bought an Apple laptop and I'm going to Vietnam for 5 days only. So I thought okay, it's enough if I bring the documents and get the VAT refund. I went to the airport. Miss, this is my VAT refund documents. Can you show me your laptop? Actually, I left my laptop at home because I'm traveling only for 5 days only. I'm so sorry. You can't get the money because you didn't show your laptop. What? It is 1,300 baht. I was hoping to get that money. Fellow Toastmasters, would you give up on your money when somebody say you can't get it because you cannot show this? Will you give up? So I didn't want to give up. So I told my brother, hey, I can't get my VAT refund because I can't show the laptop. What should I do? And then he sent me a screenshot from ChatGPT. You know what ChatGPT told me? ChatGPT told me that like you can't get the money if you can't show the item. What? ChatGPT is saying I can't get the money. Yeah. I was double depressed now. But I told my brother, I want to get that money. Maybe I will go to a different counter after checking my luggage. So I twisted and played a little bit. After I check in my luggage, I went to another counter, and this time I went to a different gender. I didn't go to a woman. You know, women, we are very detailed and a little bit, yeah. Men, they are so simple and quite easy, I think. Am I right, Lai? So this time I approached to a man. I look at him, smile. Hello, sir. I want to take my VAT refund money. Here are the documents. I smile and he stamped on my documents. Yes, I am getting the money. I was so happy, you can't, because, I didn't believe my ChatGPT. I didn't believe my brother's words. I believe in myself. Have you ever felt that happy before? Like you against ChatGPT and you show that you win. So, yeah. But the money is not in my hand yet. I have to get the money in the other counter upstairs near the gate. So I went to the second floor and I was like holding my passport and the documents, and I went to the counter. And there was a staff, the lady. She looked at my passport for like around 2 minutes. And she told me, Miss, I'm so sorry, you can't get the money. Oh, why? Miss, because you lived in Thailand more than 160 days, so you can't get the money. Really? I really want that money. It's 1,300 baht. My fellow Toastmasters, what will you do in my place? Will you go back to ChatGPT and ask? No, this time. I know that, right? So I was about to give up. I said, okay, Shweze, maybe this time you already tried 3 times. I walk back to the gate 8 where I have to take the plane. And then after 5 steps later, I got one idea. That I saw a VAT refund machine. I saw some people were scanning their passport and taking out the money. So that's not human anymore. Machine, maybe I can trust. I went there. I went to the other counter, not the previous counter. I went to the other counter. I scanned my passport. It didn't work. I scanned the passport again. It didn't work. Error. Okay. Maybe I should give up. I turned my body back and then I said, Shweze, why don't you try again? Let's go. Go to the other counter. And yeah, I was the one. I went to the other counter. I saw a lady. I was praying, God, please give me that money, 1,300 baht. Have you ever tried for 1,000 baht that much? I know you won't, right? But I tried a lot for 1,000 baht. I went to the lady, praying, smiling at her, and give her my passport. And this time, she gave me money! Yes! Oh my God, I was so happy. You know, I was over the moon. Wow, Shueze, you didn't give up. So many times you try. And finally, see, you got the money that you want. My fellow Toastmasters, it's not about the VAT refund or the money. In life, when we face the difficulties, the obstacles, or the rejection in our life, we tend to give up easily. Sometimes, ChatGPT rejected you. The interviewer rejected you. Or maybe your boyfriend rejected you, something. And then we were so sad and we wanted to give up easily. But in that moment at the airport, I inspired myself. I was so inspired that Shuizhen, you didn't give up. Wow. You got what you want. Fantastic. And I found 2 magic requirements to get everything we want in our life. Even you are facing a lot of difficulties. What is it? Number 1, it is a strong desire. You need to have a very strong desire so that you can achieve anything. And the second magic requirement is a vigorous determination that I must get this, I must reach there, I will achieve this goal. With these 2 magic requirements, a strong desire and a vigorous determination, I believe you can achieve anything that you want.
Wow. Thank you for your tips for these 2 magic determinations. Well, desire determinations. Thank you, Sui Jing, for your beautiful speech, inspirational. Now, Sui Jing's speech will be evaluated by 2 evaluators. The first evaluator will focus on her content. That's welcome our club president, BTM Lai. Thank you, BTM Lai.
An airport encounter with the tax refund officer and ask ChatGPT for solution. Sometimes is what we do when we in the last moment to look for solution. Yet our speakers we seen bits because humans are different. Humans have emotion and feelings and things they look things differently. Some maybe follow the procedure set by the certain things, some maybe not. Now let's break down into what Swisin did well and what we can further improve. Now Swisin, I love the story that your strong determination and not giving up all along this way to get that 1,300 baht back, no matter what. From that saying, ChatGPT no, yet you're willing to try, so try again, and finally get it. That's the flow of story. And the message in the end is the call to tell us that you have the strong desire to get it back and the determination to get it no matter what. That's the most important point. 2, in the part of the story is, I would say there are important points that have been emphasized on the flow of the story that make it flow fun and how you express it through your vocal faces, all this you did very well. Now we're going to go into what you can further improve. Number 1, there are many kinds of repetition that are dragging the story, make it dragging back to back. Now what to say? I try again. Nah, not gonna work. I try with the machine again. Once, twice, no. I better think back. Let's work with the human again. So the flow of the story is don't drag it too long, describing too many things. You try and try all these things. Number 2 is there are certain words that means to be improved in the bringing of the stories. I did notice there are sometimes the word is just came up suddenly, yet it tries to connect, it's hard to connect your words into the story. So there are times you need to pause for a moment to make it relatable and think of the words to connect the story slowly. So Suisin, thank you for not giving up to get that money back no matter what. At least you are lucky. I'm not sure which lie are you mentioning. For sure, it's not me, for sure. And I have non-similar experience like you, yet I have faced police officer in the airport, all the place because I have lost my passport before. So Swisin, thank you for not giving up and sharing your wonderful story with us. Back to you, Patsy.
Thank you, DTM Live, for your constructive feedback. Our second evaluator will be based on the delivery. Let's welcome our evaluator, Annie.
Hello, what a great speech. I love how you play the speech, and I really see that you have portrayed the speech as we can really see you in that situation. How desperate you are when you want to get the tax refund, and how excited you are when you get it at last, and that you play it well with your worker variety. We really can see when you feel so sad that it can't be done. You feel so bad, but when you rise back, you are so determined and you show that with your voice. Yes, and at last, when you get it, we can really feel the voice help you to show that how excited you are in getting the tax refund. And you play very well. Beside the vocal variety, you use your hand gesture to play it very well. And I really see that even it is in a Zoom setting, you did move a little bit front and back to show the movement, to create some movement in your speech. And I really like that. To bring your speech to the next level, I hope you can play a bit, show a bit a different of pace, maybe move from side to side when you are showing the different character. You have used the voice in that, but then for some, it will be really helpful if you can show that difference so we can understand this movement, the different character of the person that you're portraying, like the officer there. I really feel that it was a very awesome speech. We learned a lot. We can really see the real station and congratulate you have achieved your purpose of your speech. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much for our two evaluators. The evaluation definitely equally important for our speakers taking a jump in her speech improvement. Thank you. Now, our next project and the next session is table topics and table topics and session master Vicky. That's welcome, Vicky.
Testing. Welcome everyone to the fun yet scary moment of the table topic session. Tonight is the power of second language. As a person that has been inspired by my tuition teacher, I find language is a fascinating thing when you look at it. So to be eloquent with the language, one must learn how to speak, read, listen, and write. So there are these four main ways to learn a language. So who would like to take the first topic of mine? Any volunteers? Three, two, one. No one? Franco,
Vicky, I will go first.
Mira. Lai. Okay.
You can go first.
Lai first.
Mm.
Okay. So, fun fact, Cantonese is one of the hardest language to learn and master. Which language is the hardest for you to learn that you know of for now? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Mm. For me, Cantonese is the most easiest language that I learned through my younger day. I speak eloquent through it, yet it gave me some trouble because in my mind, I always confuse that Cantonese, Hakka, and Mandarin. There are a lot of times that I translate the word from Cantonese to Hakka or Mandarin. They're so confused. What are you talking? What is the meaning of this in my early days? So I took a lot of time to think, did I mix it up on things? Now, the funny things when you are learning a language, especially noun pronunciation for Chinese people, there are many tricky things happen. Now, there is a club member of mine, the name is start with Hugh. Now, the funny thing, when the name is translated to Cantonese, I was so scared to mention her name through the meeting. So I just call her Yao Dai Jie. Then her name, when translated in Cantonese, is Yao Yi Han. There are a lot of grief when translated to Cantonese. So I think there are things that we learn the language, yet the most difficult thing is get the name right in the language in Cantonese, Hakka, Hainanese, whatever they are. And when you found the name is quite hard to mention in those words, you find a way to mention it, to speak it like politely, not to mention whatever, because sometimes the name is nice in Mandarin, but when you go to Cantonese or Hakka, it's like, how should I mention the name properly? So learning language is fun, but when you know the name pronunciation, you need to learn pronunciation properly for name especially. That's my experience in learning different language all around the place. Back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, President Lai. Yes, when it comes to language, pronunciation and tones is the most important, especially in certain dialects such as Cantonese. It is hard to learn because you got 9 tonal levels. That's why when you sound off, you will be mistaken for other words.
Different meaning, different words.
Yes. So who would like to be the next one? Info?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. This is your question. Which language you find the most fascinating? Which language that you find the most fascinating? To learn, to listen to, whatever.
All right, based on my past experience, I find French is the most fascinating language that I have learned before. I would say that how do you really differentiate between a language that also using that female and also for male as well? How do you differentiate a things by just using female or male? For example, I have learned that table, in fact, is for male. So is the table. And yet, if I could still remember, hospital is for female. So is la. So, can you tell me how to be eloquent when you can't differentiate between the gender, even for an object as well? That's not the only fascinating things that I found about the French as well. I have to know that southern France and also northern France,
have a different dialect as well. And for those who really know how to speak French, they can differentiate. And yet, when we write and what we heard is really also different for French language. So, can you all say French is easy to learn? It really depends on whether you have to put in your heart on it to learn it and for what purpose. So, Sarawi, this life, back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, info. Very information things. Reminds me of my that English tuition teacher that taught us a bit of French word such as poison. It sounds like poison, but it's actually fish. We are very shocked at that. French is indeed a very weird and colorful language, indeed. So, any volunteers for the next? Mira, are you here? Franco, Mira.
I can be
Okay,
that one. Helena here.
I'll let Mira Franco first.
Okay.
Okay. So there are 4 main ways to learn the language, like I said just now. Which one you will start with? Listen, read, write, or speak?
All right, to answer this question, I want to state one of my experience. Okay, I'm the native Mandarin speaker. So my other language not really so fluent, okay, and I not really can speak other language, including the other languages like Hokkien, Cantonese, Hakka that very popular in Malaysia. But sorry, no, I am Teochew Nang, but I do know how to speak Teochew. And always been loved by my parents and by my sibling as well. Okay, but I have one experience. Since I was a kid, I like to watch the Taiwanese drama and also the Cantonese drama from TVB. All right, so I always listen for their languages like the Taiwanese, the Tai, and the Cantonese Guangdonghua, right? And after I listen and I can speak some of them, some of that language by very naturally and without I knowing what is the meaning of that word about. So I quite surprised. So I asked my friends and parents. I remember I have asked one question to another one. Say if I want to learn other language, so if I really lazy and not really want to put in effort, so what should I do first? They said to me, listen. You listen what they say first. Okay, even though you might do know what they are talking, but by time and eventually we will get some of it. So this is how I learn 10%, I think not even 10% of the Taiwanese language and the Cantonese also. All right, so this is my experience. So in conclusion, so do you ask me what I start first? I would say listen and listen. Can practice your listening skill also. That's what we practice in our Toastmaster journey. Back to you, Vicky.
Yes, listening skill, one of the main way to learn about the language. Especially in my experience, I can testify that by watching, therefore listening to anime for 10 plus years, I can confidently tell you that I managed to get 50% of the context through normal Japanese shows where they talk fast, but I understand what they are talking about most of the time. So do try to just listen to songs and especially live TV shows. It really takes the skill to the max level. So Helena will be the final one, is it?
We can accommodate Shanti. Shanti has to do one. Thank you.
Okay,
Shanti will be the
Shanti
final.
will be after Helena. Okay, Helena, you are next.
Okay.
So, do you remember the feeling of when you learn a new language? Or when you found out a new language that you want to learn? The floor is yours.
Thank you, Vicky. So what was the feeling when I learned a new language? I can tell you a few years back. It could be in 2019, probably the year. Probably 2017, most likely, because 2019 is something else. Because in 2017 is the year that me and a few of my friends, we decided to go to Seoul, South Korea. That was like the first time for all of us planning to go to Korea. And then in 2017, we were so crazy with K-pops and K-dramas, everything Ks. So after watching so many K-dramas and, listening to the K-pops, right, you should have picked up something. And I believe that we should have, when we go to Seoul, the plan is to try to speak in Seoul, to speak in South Korea so that, it is easier for us to talk to the ajumas that are actually selling stuff, to the uncles, also just to get ourselves friendly. Malaysians are very friendly, right? So we wanted to get to know locals more. So the only way is actually to speak their languages. So we did really learn hard, to try mastering the language. I would say we didn't actually understand everything, but before we actually went to Seoul, we practiced with ourselves, and then we said, this is excellent enough. And true enough, we went there, speak a bit, though we can only ask for the price of stuff and all, and they're asking for things in the menu. There was like a very profound feeling because you finally managed to master something from the Malay language and also English. So I felt good, me and my friends. But after that trip, even though we have been there a couple of times, because we didn't use the language often, so now kind of forget all the language that we have learned before. So yeah, but the first time learning it was a great feeling because we felt like very close to the locals. Yeah, over to you, Vicky.
Thank you, Helena, for the insight on your experience. Especially, I also feel that I'm very connected with some of the Japanese cultures ever since I managed to get most of the context when listening to them. Next will be Santi as the final speaker. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hopefully it's easy.
Kinda. If you are being forced to learn a new language tomorrow, which would you choose?
If I'm being forced to learn a new language tomorrow, I'll choose a language that actually going to give me more money. It can be any language. Even if it has to be Mandarin, I would actually force myself to study it. And just even the same thing goes to my students as well. I teach students who always says, why teacher, why are we learning another second language? What's the big deal? And this is how I tell them. Well, if you learn one language, you can earn money. If you learn two languages, you can earn more money. And if you learn the third language, you can earn more money. So the students are very, very interested to study because of money. So money is actually will motivate students nowadays to study. Similarly, it actually motivates me also to study any language that actually can bring me more money. I would say thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you, Santi. Yes, when it comes to money, language makes people trust us more when we can speak their own dialects.
Yes.
And it will draw us closer in relationship to them, therefore earning their trust. So I would like to pass the floor back to Patsy, and I hope you all enjoyed my table topic session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely enjoyed it, especially with your interesting questions with all the eloquent speakers. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much. It's great. Now, let's jump to the next session. It's a grammarian report. Lina, please.
Hi, everyone. I tried my best. Unfortunately, okay, on the word of the day, eloquent, there are two people using it. It's Min Po and also Patsy. I did not actually heard anyone else using the words, but if I miss out anyone, please forgive me. But those are the only two people that I can actually listen when they mention this word of the day, eloquent. For good sentences, this is where I get carried away because I was actually listening to the speakers. Because I only jot down when Shusin was actually on her speech. And the rest of the speakers I kind of drifted away, probably because I was busy with counters and I was absorbed in the speech. So I could not actually listen to all the good sentences that has been mentioned. So from Shusin, what I get from her is her conclusion, which is the two things that actually make you wanted to, that will actually make you achieve everything in your life, which is you need to have a strong desire and vigorous determination. I really like those sentences and those words, because I think that kind of something that could inspire us in whatever that we want. The rest, I believe we have actually mentioned a lot of good sentences. Forgive me for that, not able to actually jot down. For the counter report, so far all speakers, we have very limited speech crutches. I can only note that Lim Ani, you have 3 R's and 2 M's. DTM Lai, you have 3 R's when your role as the table topic speaker. And for Franco, you have 3 buts, 1 okay, and also 1 right, which I feel that it doesn't actually match what you're trying to say. So it was more on filling up the words in between. And then Vicky has 2 so's. The rest of the speakers are very excellent. Almost no speech crutches. Back to you, Patsy.
Great. Thank you very much, Helena. Now let's jump into the table topics evaluation will be hosted by our VPN. Sean, welcome, Sean.
Hello, everyone. Now is the table topic evaluation. I want to say that everyone for the loudness or pitching or passing, that is so wonderful. But something I need to pick up. First, Lai, your question is which hardest language? So you use the first, you say that is very, very difficult because you say the difficult is about the pronunciation during your speech. In your speech, you want to select. You give us different meaning, different word. It's very interesting for you. I think your posture and your posture is wonderful, but some kind of regular. Your posture, some kind of regular. You can change another style. Okay, second, for the Minpo, you are very special. You say the question is fantastic language. You first say female and male as the beginning. Let me guess, which language will be such like that? French. It's correct. So you give a special beginning. That is very special. And you say, put your heart. I think You just need to speak more emotion. Put your heart, just like this style, to make your language more special. Put your heart like this way. Okay, Franco, you always have a good idea. Your question is listening, reading, writing, speaking. Which one you want to do first? You just say what you learned and say your difficulty. Then slowly go to your core meaning. That is, you say listening is the first, then practice. Wonderful. Listen and practice. You do a very wonderful job, but sometimes your pronunciation need to make sure every keyword is very clear. You can try again and again. Then Perina, your pronunciation is wonderful, and you are so great because the question is when you want to learn language. So the question is when. So you use the highlight to say the story. You say 27, the K-pop. So you learn the Korean language. That is very interesting because of something you want to learn. But I think you can do some special word. You say, I will say, da, 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 da. You can try to speak slowly. I will say. Finally is something, sorry, maybe pronounced not right. That is your question is money. Money is the most important. As we know, maybe in the world, everyone need money first. So you're very special. You always tell your student, money, 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 more money, more money. That is so impressive for me. But sometimes I think maybe you can make a long story, a longer story that will be make us more engagement. Okay, thank you. Back to the Patsy.
It's wonderful. Thank you very much, Sean, for your feedback. Now, before I conclude this meeting, I'd like to hear some guests, intro, and your feedbacks as well. The first guest I'd like to invite is our area director, Cynthia. Cynthia, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As usual, advanced ardent speakers, the energy and you're always following the timing, and the energy is very positive. And I can see that your members are really excellent. Some of members is like really their ideas, their evaluation, everything is comprehensive, impactful. I'm learning from you as well. Thank you very much. And I'll share what I've learned from here with my club as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your servers. Cynthia,
Yes,
stay connected.
I'm very happy to come here. Thank you very much. I'll join you if possible, the next month. Thank you very much.
That's beautiful. Thanks. Then also, I'd like to ask whether Casey's online. Would you like to speak something? Casey, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's jump into Wendy. Haven't heard your voice for a little while. Wendy, please.
Oh, hi. All right, it's great to see our new area director. Okay, Shanti, installing the club officers. Yes, I'm sure she would find that Advanced Ardent Speakers is a very different club because we are actually online and we meet every Monday actually. Every Monday. It's only second Tuesday is a night meeting. Yeah, the rest are all Monday lunch meetings, yeah, from 12:30 to 1:30. Yeah, it's great to be back here as a member and also back as an exco for the club, serving the club. Yes, thank you so much. Back to you, Patsy.
Thank you, Wendy, for your servers, genuine servers that served for us last year and also this year as well. Okay, do we have the table topics to speak with the best? One, is that correct? Do I have to Okay, I'm not sure whether you have a chance to vote for the best table topic speaker. Okay,
I have
all
launched the
right.
poll.
All right, seems like we're going to delay a number of minutes. Please vote. So our SAA will consolidate the result. Before that, I'd like to turn this control back to our club president, DDM Lai. Thank you. Floor is yours, DDM Lai.
Thank you, Patsy, for conducting such a wonderful meeting. Now, as what being mentioned by Santi, I have agreed on the point that willing to learn the language for the sake of earning more money. That is quite true, actually. Now, in the year 2000, all started goes to the Mandarin side to learn Mandarin to connect with China. And now the winds blows another way. Chinese are learning to speak Indian. That's the one thing to learn because industry is booming. People are learning to go on that side. And of course, the more language we know, the better. Of course, it's best not to confuse all the language that we speak. Yes, in Malaysia, we can project it no matter what. We still understand each other. That's the best thing in Malaysia. But don't project it outside of the Malaysia side. So everyone, do take your time to learn more language. There's more to speak. Who knows, we may run a language meeting, mixed language meeting, do it better. So it's fun way to learn because we know how to speak, how to elect, different things to listen to on all the language that we learn. Now, Jenna, is that okay with the certificate?
Hold on. Hold on, please. Let me add the name. Wait on.
Easy.
Yeah. Minpo, you want to say something? We are so happy you are back.
To see you are back.
Yeah, I will just say that the second language has helped me to land the new job. This is like so
Oh.
coincidence. That's all I need. Thank you. Back to you.
So, Minpo, what's the second language that you handle the job?
Mandarin, because all this while I'm handling all is in English, and most of the time, most of my even job interview is all in English, and then that is also the first time that I really have a interview in Mandarin.
That is quite true. I remember there's one time I'm still working as a technician when a few China tourists come to the shop. They mentioned the computer part in Mandarin. We were so confused. What which computer part they mentioned? We were thinking, then some we think of one way. We heard the word mouse. We think of 主板. What is that? Motherboard. We just guessing all the way to the words. Then we know because there are times we didn't have chances to deal. Sometimes they come, are they talking? Now we know more during my time as a technician, working as a technician in computer shop. So this is the fun part of it.
Okay, I have the results.
Okay.
So let me share my screen. Yes, thank you, Shanti. Where is my share?
Able to share? Make it full screen.
Wait.
Yeah, Pam, no need to.
Okay, share.
Mm.
Yes. So we have the Toastmaster of the day.
See. Okay.
Thank you, Patsy. Well done. Woohoo.
Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yes.
Okay, next. Anybody has taken the photo?
Yeah.
Well,
I take it. I take it. I take it.
Thank you,
I'm taking
Sean.
Yes.
Next.
Okay,
Next.
next drum roll, please, for the best
Who-
table topic speaker.
Yes. Who is that?
Da-da-da-da.
Da, da,
Who is
da,
it?
da.
Next.
Yay!
Oh, Info.
Woo!
Spotlight Limpo.
Okay, look here. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay.
Okay, next will be the role players. See the beautiful
Yay!
faces.
Thank you. Well done, Janet.
You want to spotlight and take photo?
Mm-hmm.
Sean, maybe need you to spotlight. I don't have the
Right,
function to
spotlight. But I need to sometime. Wait a moment.
Oh.
Spotlight, spotlight, spotlight. Spotlight.
Next.
Wait a moment.
While waiting, next meeting Monday. Who wants to be TMOD? Let me know. Who wants to give a speech?
Spotlight, spotlight.
Is missing.
Patsy is frozen. I want to be like Patsy. We all follow Patsy later.
Swissy is not here.
Tracy
Yeah.
not here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's got a class.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sean, I've added all the pin on my side. How about you?
And I got it. And now I can add in. Wait a moment. Add in. I forget adding. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, please join Patsy and myself, okay? We do this pose,
Yeah, Sean, you do. I take the picture.
Okay. A special for.
Sean, you do the pose. I take picture.
Sean.
Yes. Wait a moment. Okay, just Patsy and you. 1, 2.
And everybody.
No, you do the pose. You do the pose.
Everybody.
I will take.
Everybody.
Okay. And Lai, please come
Casey,
in.
David.
You. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know why? Learn language, you need to open your mouth very big one, seriously. Otherwise, you cannot get some of the sound, right? Lai will know. Lai speaks many languages. Lai not only speak English, Malay, Chinese, he also speaks Tamil. So, Shanti, you can test Lai.
Tamil still learning.
Lai speaks Tamil.
So let's say thank you to all the further Toastmaster for coming in tonight, and of course our area director P5 for installing all of our incoming exco for this term. And I'd like to mention that on next Monday will be on the afternoon meeting, and when you want to play the role, text Patricia so she don't need to like kalam kabut last minute. You know lah, we sometimes kanchiong, no people here. This is what we're mixing language now. So let's say thank you everyone for joining us tonight. And the meeting is adjourned. You all can stay back for a chit chat, yam teh tarik session we call it. Thank you everyone. Meeting adjourned.
Thank
Janet,
you.
can stop the